Arya travels through unknown lands in search of her past, of which she has been almost completely deprived. Her memory is a void, filled only with snapshots of her former life. With every step she takes, she is accompanied by the feeling that she was once someone important. Wearing an old silver amulet in the shape of a mysterious symbol around her neck, Arya feels that it may be the key to regaining her memories. She does not know where she comes from or why she found herself in these strange, fantastic lands, but one thing is certain: her past is calling, and the answers are closer than she could have imagined. Every character she passes and every place she discovers leads her deeper into a dangerous, magical journey, at the end of which the truth about her former life may await. But will this truth prove to be a liberation or a curse? Arya enters the forgotten forest. The trees seem to watch her, their ancient twisted forms creaking in the wind. She knows the answers she seeks lie beyond the shadows, but every step feels like a leap into the unknown. Arya sits by the fire, staring at the maps that hold no meaning to her yet. Her heart pounds with the anticipation of the journey ahead, but the path remains unclear. As Arya steps into the glowing clearing, she's greeted by a mysterious figure. The stranger knows more about her past than she does. A cryptic message is given.
The answers you seek are in the lost city, but beware. Some truths are better left forgotten.
Arya discovers the map to the lost city in a hidden cave. Though she cannot read the strange symbols, she feels a deep connection to the forgotten civilization it depicts. This map is her first clue, but it raises more questions than answers. As Arya steps onto the ancient bridge, the stones beneath her feet seem to pulse with energy, resonating with every stride she takes. Each of her footsteps echoes ominously, as if the bridge itself is whispering doubts into her mind. A stone guardian stirs to life. Its voice is deep, rumbling like an earthquake.
Only those with true purpose may pass.
Arya must prove herself worthy to cross, but how can she when her purpose is still unknown? As Arya fell asleep, she was drawn into a surreal dreamscape. On one of the islands stood a huge ancient tree. At its base was a pond. Arya stepped closer and looked into the water. In her reflection, she saw a younger version of herself standing with a mysterious figure. They stood on the edge of a cliff, looking out over a ruined city that seemed so distant and yet so close to her. In this strange dream, fragments of her past flashed before Arya: an ancient tree, a ruined city, and a figure whose presence filled her with both security and fear. When she woke up, the dream slowly faded from her memory, but she knew that what she saw was the key to discovering her forgotten life. Arya wanders through a market full of strange artifacts: cracked mirrors, shadows in bottles, maps to forgotten places. In the crowd of unusual beings, she searches for something that might reveal the secrets of her past. In the quiet market, an old woman holds a glowing crystal orb. As Arya grasps it, a vision emerges. A once grand palace, now in ruins, its marble walls cracked and decaying. In her second vision, she sees the ruined city again and hears someone calling her name for the first time.
Aria.
But who was it? And why does the sight of the crumbling palace fill her with such terror? The mountain path is treacherous, but Aria presses on. The vision of the ruined city drives her forward, and she knows that the fortress in the distance holds the next piece of the puzzle. But with the storm closing in, the journey is far from safe. After opening the ancient gates, Aria entered the ruined courtyard. Walking slowly on the cracked earth, she passed the broken statues that once guarded the place. Their empty gazes followed her every step, and the silence around her seemed full of secrets. As rays of light enveloped her body, Aria felt that this was only the beginning. What awaits her next?